What we got, Meg?
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You mentioned during pregame just about how this team needed to find the Brooklyn way. In what ways did you see that tonight, especially in that fourth quarter?
I always believe the race is not given to the strong or the swift, is the ones that endure, usually get it, and we just endured to the end and got some stops in the fourth quarter. They scored 22 points, and then Noah and Nick was outstanding at the rim. 15 blocks, was just outstanding, and then Dennis came to play in the fourth quarter, too, and hit some clutch shots, hit 2 threes, and then got to the basket off a ATO that we drew up for him to get to the basket and got an and one. So it was just great execution at the end, making our free throws at the end, and that's the Brooklyn way. Gritty, but with a little style to get the fans into it. We didn't want to blow out, so they all leave early. So
You made it. All the guys have just talked about just the fan base and how they wanted to do this for them, to have a home game like this, the last one, and to walk off the court with the one, even in a game where you heard the Brooklyn chants. Just like, how sweet is that for you guys as a group to in that home stretch like that?
Yeah, we wanted to do that. We missed some shots, but our fan base, it just energizes us. Every time we get a stop or we get a big play, they just come alive, and it makes our players come alive. So the energy we felt from them is fan appreciation night, and I didn't think it was going to be that many people. I mean, it was standing room only in there. They fill that building up, and you can just feel the spirit. You can just feel them cheering for us each and every play, and I'm glad we gave them something to really go home with, and just grateful for their participation in this season. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of injuries, but the one thing that didn't change or didn't waver is them supporting us, and I just really appreciate that.
This is twofold. With Noah, I mean, obviously you've had an opportunity to see him practicing and playing and growing, but the speed with which he's acclimated himself to the NBA game, to be able to impact it like that down the stretch, has that surpassed even your expectation? Considering
no, not what I seen in the preseason. And I got to give Moo and all the coaches down in Long Island a big-time shout-out because, he could have pouted down there. He could have, Jay Will is up here. I'm down here. I'm the number 1 pick. He could have had all that stuff going on. But I think they just did a great job coaching them, putting them in situations down there. So when we got him, he was already set. He knew exactly what we wanted to do, how he could perform, and he came in ready. And that's what you have to do. You never know when somebody's going to knock on your door, when opportunity knock on your door. Your job is to be ready. And he took on every challenge we gave him. We like 15 red. We not going on. You replace Nick in 15 red. We're going to play 15 red. And he's just held his own. Then have 7 blocks. And the resilience that he showed, got the turnover. And then he came back and had one of the best plays all season with that block. And, that just shows his fortitude. That shows his impact that he has on the game. And that shows him going to the next play because he easily could have put his head down and pouted or got frustrated and then came back and blocked the shot. And then we ran behind and got a rebound. So it was amazing to see that. It was amazing to see the execution. We called a timeout and executed in the timeout, got the ball in. So it was great execution. And it all came together, and now we got 2 more to go play the Knicks, and now we're moving on to that. So we're going to stay in the present moment.
And obviously you got the result, but Mikhail did not play in the fourth. I'm curious, Is he okay, or was that just game flow?
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.
Cam, just kind of going to that last play with Noah. I mean, obviously you mentioned he could have just, let that play go and made the play or whatever, but just what does it say about a teenager who's learning this NBA, system to be able to have the fortitude to not just go there but make a play and not make a foul? Like, what does that say about his potential defensively, but also his mindset?
Yeah, it just says everything. I mean, we've been seeing it. I know y'all been seeing it in his extended minutes here. But he plays without fouling. It's amazing how he does it, and we've been seeing it all year. When he gets to the rim, he can be vertical, and then he can block a shot at the apex. He don't come down. So it was just amazing to see it. I think he had 7 blocks tonight. He didn't hit his threes, but they was running them off the line, the poise to get to the bucket. He's going to be an outstanding basketball player, but he's not satisfied, and that's what I love about him. He's not satisfied with this. He'll get down on himself a little bit, and he'll come back. He'll ask the coaches how he can get better. So he's not satisfied. So I know that. So that's what I love about him the most.
Thanks, Cam.
That's it.